Hey guys, so today we're going to be writing a new program. I'm Cameron, also known as Cybersmith1, and this will be our third program we've gone over and written in this series, Learn Java With Me. And in this program we're going to write today, we're going to take three numbers. You could do more than three pretty easily, but you're going to take three numbers and find what is the largest of those three numbers. Okay, so say I put into the program, I'm going to show you right here. 1, 2, 3. Which one's going to come out as the largest number? 3. Okay? You could also do the smallest of any three numbers just by flipping signs. But here we go, okay? Alright guys, let's minimize myself. And here we're going to learn about if statements, so that's good. We're going to get started with those. Not while yet, but just if. Alright guys, so what do I have? I have package. This would be here normally, but I'm writing it all from scratch, largest. Alright, because I defined my package as largest down here, you see. Alright, we're going to need scanner because they're going to input to the system. Import java.util.scanner. So again guys, if you're not familiar, scanner, you just need scanner if the user is going to be inputting something to the system in the console. And it needs to be capital S on scanner, or else Java will complain, semicolon at the end, or Java will complain. Java is case sensitive guys, which means it needs everything exactly right. Alright, public class, largest. I'm going to call it, yeah, largest, that's good. It's already called largest, so I'm going to put largest. Alright, open. We're starting that. Oh, see, it automatically ended it in Eclipse. So with that end thing will just stay there as long as we're working. Now, how can I make this more organized? So I've got my public class. Why don't we just do a tab? Make it a little more organized. And then we're going to need public. What do we need, guys? Public, static, void, main, string, square brackets, args, close, open, yep, alright, and we're gonna need to get scanner. We imported it, but we need to use it, like as you can see right now it says scanner is never used. Well, that's about to change because we're about to use scanner. Alright guys, scanner, I can call it whatever I want, but I'm going to say KYBD, keyboard, equals new scanner system dot in close bracket semicolon. Good. What's wrong, guys? What did I do wrong? Oh, I didn't close that parenthesis. Sorry, guys. Okay. Good. We got it. We did. Alright. Okay. Now all we're going to do is tell the user. We're going to tell them system dot out dot print ln enter \n oh, you can do a backslash. You know what, let's do a \t too. Now \n, guys, it means new line, and \t means tab. Okay? Enter three numbers. Integer numbers, guys. Let's be as specific as possible. Integer numbers, e.g. 1, 2, 3. Got it, guys? What? Okay. Yeah, enter three integer numbers, e.g. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright. So that's what's going to happen. They entered, and now we need to have them do the input. And how many things are they going to be entering, guys? They're going to be entering 3 different values. Now, we don't define any of these values, right, in the beginning. We just wait for the user to input their values, and then it takes those. So let me show you how that looks. Int n1 equals keyboard KYBD, because that's what I called it, guys. You can call it whatever you want, but it has to match up. Next int, and then it says right here an option that I can use, so it does it for me a little bit. Alright, now we're gonna copy this, guys, because we only have one. We need to have 3 numbers. So that's gonna be n1 is gonna be, say, the first number, 1, and then the next number is gonna be, wait, can't call them the same thing. It complains. That doesn't make sense. Duplicate local variable. N2 and N3. Makes sense, right? So basically 1, 1, and then second number, we have 2 here. It would be N2, and then 3 would be N3. Okay, guys? So now, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? Alright. If any of this is confusing to you, maybe you could go see my previous videos in this series, Learn Java with me. But now we're going to be getting into some if statements here coming up soon in this video. Alright. Now, you can say to the user system dot print line. The numbers entered are, oh, you could do a \n \t again, I guess. Yeah, you do the quote mark first. \n \t. So new line and then tab. The numbers entered are, it doesn't matter where I put the numbers entered are. Alright. Now we're left with the task of grabbing. We need to grab N1, N2, and N3 that the user entered in this statement here to the console. That's going to be printed out. Both these here are printed into the console, so they see it in the program. All right. The numbers entered are. All right. We're going to grab N1 first. And remember, guys, I did a space here. Why did I do a space? So it's not jumbled up with the answer. Like the answer would go right after if I didn't put this space. All right. Plus N1, and then what do I do? Isn't it a plus space? I think that's, yeah, plus a space. You have to name every space, which is kind of sucky, but oh well. Plus N2, plus a space. Oh, it made it for me. That's nice. Plus N3. Alright, is that good enough? I believe it is, but if not, we can always go back. Oh wait, did I end the quote mark? No, I ended the quote mark here, and then it just does this. That should be good. That should be good. Alright, now, this is where we get into the if statement and how we actually do this calculation, okay? Alright. So, we have to... one of the easiest ways to do this is to just start off with one of the numbers that the user's input. Start that one out as the largest, even if it's not. So, in this case, for the example we put here, the first number they entered is 1. So, as the numbers come in, they either become the largest or they get moved away from largest. Okay, the greatest number in the pack. So we'll just start off. Let's say that the first number they input, which in this case is 1. Is largest. We put that into largest, okay? We put it into largest. Int largest equals N1. Okay? And the semicolon. So all we did there, guys, was we said, okay, so that first number they input to start this solving the problem out, we're just going to put the first number they input into the largest number, even if it doesn't turn out to be the largest number, because as I'm about to show you, it could change. Alright, if this case exists, alright, I'm going to explain this. If N2, the next number they input, is greater than largest, because remember, what did we do? We put n1 into largest, right? Largest. What happens next, guys? What happens next is, these spaces don't really matter, but it's just organization. If n2 is greater than largest, largest becomes n2. And do you guys want, it doesn't matter where I put this, I'll put it right here next to it. I could put it on the same line. It's really personal preference. So now largest equals n2 if it is greater than largest, which was n1. So here, let me explain this further. So first we put the first number they input into largest. Now we said after they input n2, right? So then if n2 is greater than largest, which was n1 because we put the first number into largest, then largest becomes n2, the second number. And guys, this can go right here. This can go up here. Anywhere, it can go anywhere there, but I'm just going to put it on the same line because I think it looks neater. Alright, now we're going to do a second if. I'm going to do a space so it's more clear. I'm going to really space this out so you guys can really see. If n3 is greater than largest, then what happens, guys? What does largest become if n3 is greater than largest? Well, it becomes n3. Ta-da! Now n3 can become the largest. Now, all we have to do now, guys, is print out to the console to finish this off. Where's print line? I'm too lazy to write this right now. And again, guys, I'm using Eclipse to write this program. Eclipse Neon. Alright. \n/t. See, for this example, I'm gonna do the \n so you guys can see what the \t actually does. Alright. \n. The largest number is the largest of these three numbers is see, as soon as I did that, it all matched up. Do you guys see that? So basically everything you're writing that you're gonna see right away is in these quotations, then you put the plus in largest. But this is not going to come out good, guys. I just realized. Here's what it will come out to. This is what this would look like. I'll start from three numbers is. Three numbers is, and say the answer is, I don't know, 3, because that's what our example would be. Largest three numbers is, and then it would be like this. Now, guys, does this look good or organized? No, it does not. So what do we need to do to make this more organized? Just a space, and maybe that, yeah, the colon, or, yeah, okay, and we have enough closes, it's not complaining, enough close brackets, so let's run the program, guys. Again, let me explain what I did from scratch, real quick, before we go into show you the program, because I'm trying to make sure you guys understand, I don't want any confusion. I stated my class here, imported scanner, because that means if you import scanner, it allows you to have the user input something. So then we call on scanner here after we do the args. We're going to argue something in the system. That's what I take that as. We open that, we open it, we open the public class, and we close both of those down here. Okay? We call on scanner, we say KYBD, it doesn't really matter. I could say KEBD, KLBD, it doesn't really matter. System.out.println, enter three numbers, e.g. 1, 2, 3. So we're telling the users to input these numbers. And then the next keyboard, the next thing entered by the user is going to be the N1, then N2, then N3, the third number. Then we say what's entered. We call on these, call on N1, N2, N3. Then we say we're doing in our calculation down here. We start off with largest being the first number. We say, okay, well, we have 3 numbers. We got to start off with something being the largest. Why don't we just start off with N1? And then we say if N2, the second number, is greater than largest, which would be N1 in the first place, largest equals N2 now. Okay? If N3 is greater than largest, largest now equals N3. System.out.println, the largest of these 3 numbers is, and then we call on largest, which would be the latest version of largest. Let's run this thing, guys. Okay. Enter 3 numbers, e.g. see how it's a new line and then it's tabbed? That's because I did new line and tab. The cursor is, I can put it wherever, it doesn't really matter. It's going to move here anyways. Enter 3 numbers, e.g. 1, 2, 3. Let's go with 4, 5, 6. The numbers entered are 4, 5, 6. And remember, guys, how I said, let's not do the \n in the answer. And see what happened? \t, I mean. It didn't tab it. It's not tabbed. Understand? It's just a new line because I put the \n and not the \t. And then it says the largest of these 3 numbers is 6, which... Is that correct, guys? 4, 5, and 6? Hey, sister. What's the largest number of 4, 5, and 6? Do you know? She's tired, but she should say 6. So this is correct. Alright, guys, so it worked. And what if I want to keep running this program? If you watched both of my previous videos, I explain... Actually, no, not my first one, but my next one. I say how to do this. All you gotta do, guys, is after scanner say while true. And then open the... Yeah. Okay. Well, true. And then I have to end it, right, guys? So now when I run this program, what's going to happen, guys? It's going to keep asking me. It's going to keep asking me. Enter 3 integer numbers. What if I do a negative? Can I do a negative? Whoops. Yep, -2 came out as large. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 9. Wait, does it actually do that? No, it has to be. Oh, 3, 6, 9. It just takes that as the first number. 2, 4, 1, 3. It doesn't really matter where I put them. Okay, now let me explain something. Remember how I said in my previous video that where I talked about operator tricks? Learn Java with me. That was the title of the video. Learn Java with me, operator tricks. But here's the interesting fact. What if I put a number that's what? Int can hold 10 digits with the 2 at the beginning. Like largest numbers, like I don't know, what is it, like 2 billion? Anyways, but what if I put this 1? The number is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I put just 1 and 2. There's going to be an error, I think, because I don't think int can hold this number. Yes, okay. Int cannot hold this number. It's too big. Int can hold, I think, 1 less digit than this, and it's something to... if you want to know why this isn't... Int cannot hold this number, just go to my previous video where I talk in the series where I talk about int and how much it can hold. But if I put long instead of int, it would be able to hold this, but this number is too big, guys. Int can only hold so much, the data type, because right? Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something, and you know, if you're new to Java and you want things to be gone through slowly and just want some initial help getting started, I think these videos are good for you. Just let me know in the comments, and rate, comment, and subscribe down below if you agree or disagree. But, you know, or if you have any advice for me, maybe I said something wrong in the video, but I'm always down to learn something new, guys. But that's it for me. This is Cybersmith1 signing off. Hope you guys learned something today.